Yo, what's up, growth family? It's your granddad Ayo, and the growth doesn't stop. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 6 different things that I do when I wake up and feeling groggy and I can't focus. So by the end of this video, you'll have 6 different ideas about what you can do to regather your focus when you wake up with none. Number 1, meditate. When I wake up and I realize that I can't focus, the first thing I look to do on most days is meditate, because when I go to meditate, I know that everything that's on my mind distracting me from focusing, stopping me from focusing, is going to pop to the forefront of my mind, and I'm going to be able to deal with it, address it, say that, okay, I know that you're here, but I don't need to think about you right now, so shoo, innit? And that clears up my mind, opening up space for me to then focus on what I want to do, so I can pay attention to the things that I want to do and not just all these different things that are on my mind. The second thing that I do when I find that I can't focus in the morning is journal. Journaling allows me to write out my thoughts, just like meditation, but this way I get to visually see it. So if I'm overwhelmed and I feel like, oh, I've got so many things that I want to do, I've got so many things on my mind that need addressing, so many things that I need to deal with, the best thing for me sometimes is to get it all out on paper in front of me, so then I can see it. I can see all my problems. I can see everything that's on my mind. And I can say, you know what? It's actually not as bad as what it felt like. But now that it's out of my mind, it doesn't feel as bad, because when it's in my head, it would just feel like a lot, because you've got all these different thoughts coming from all these different directions. A thing that I do that is adjacent to this solution to find my focus is using a productivity planner. Now, any good productivity planner should allow you to set your goals for the year. And this is really important here, and your goals for the week. This is really important because this way, whenever you feel like you've got so much on your mind and you can't focus, you can relook over your goals. You can relook over the intentions that you set for that week, that month, for that year, and say, okay, well, this is what I said I'm going to do this month. What can I do today out of everything that's on my mind that's going to allow me to do that? How long am I going to spend on these tasks? It just allows you to add some structure to your thoughts and everything going on in your mind, so then you can navigate and just start getting things done, because now you can direct your focus. If you don't have a productivity planner, you're just going to be keeping things on your mind, keeping things on a whiteboard, and I don't think it's the right thing to do. It's going to be too much. You're going to be trying to write 10, 20 things on that whiteboard, or just keeping 10, 20 things on that note section on your phone. Nah, get some structure, proper structure, get a productivity planner. For those of you that understand the importance of a productivity planner, and you know that a productivity planner is what you need to help you regather your focus, to find focus on a day-to-day basis, then head to the link in the description, and what you will find there is a link to my website where you can order your productivity planner created by and designed by me. The third thing that I do sometimes in order to regather my focus when I wake up and I just have none is go take a walk. I find that going for a walk or going for a bike ride just allows me to clear my head. It allows me to get some fresh air. It allows me just to be present in the moment, either while I'm cycling or while I'm walking down the street. That fresh air just really brightens up my mind and just helps me think that, whew, okay, I can navigate through this. I can actually come back home now after about 5-10 minutes maybe, and just focus on the things that I need to focus on. I find this helps especially on the days that I'm not exercising, because even though walking isn't the most active form of exercise, it is still a form of exercise, and exercise is very good for you because it releases endorphins in your brain that allow you to feel good, feel calm, and then you're gonna be like, cool, this is what I need to do from here. The fourth thing that I do when I wake up and I just can't focus because I just feel groggy, I don't know what to do, I've got so much on my mind, is get out of my bed and go take a cold shower. Now, to some of you, this may sound like self-hate. I promise you, it's not self-hate. It's actually really good for clearing your mind. I find that when I take a cold shower, I ain't thinking about anything else aside from that cold shower. And then maybe, just maybe, while I'm in that shower, when I'm getting that adrenaline rush and I'm there shivering, not joking, I don't really shiver there in the cold shower, though I take it in it, I firm it. But when I'm there in the cold shower, washing myself and that, and I'm freezing, everything just becomes so clear to me. It's just clear as daylight, clear as day. I'm just like, okay, well, out of everything here, this is the one thing I'm going to go and do right now. And I'm feeling pumped to go do it. I'm like, yeah, I can take this head on now. Like, I'm feeling motivated on top of that. So not only did I gather focus, but I also feel a bit motivated now because I got that adrenaline from taking on the cold shower. I'm going to be dropping an episode about cold showers real soon. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you get notified when the video is released. The fifth thing that I do in order to regather my focus is take a moment to tidy my bedroom. Now, I'm a self-employed individual. My bedroom is also my office, and it's not the most healthy thing. It is not the healthiest thing at all, but it's what I just have to do due to my current circumstances. So when I find that I can't focus on work, it's probably because my bedroom's a bit messy, and thereby my desk and my office is a bit messy as well. When your workspace is messy, you're going to find it way harder to focus because you've got all these little objects that are just out of place, just taking your attention just bit by bit by bit. There are studies and research that show that having a messy space affects your mind and affects your mental health. And thereby clearing your room, clearing up your space, tidying your space, having a clean workspace and a clean living space, or just a tidy living space, because, I'm not living dirty, but it's just not the tidiest at all times, helps my mental health, helps me feel good, helps me feel focused, and I'm able to get on and do my work because I'm happy to be at my desk. I'm happy to be in my workspace because it's not messy, it's tidy, it's presentable, and I feel good to be there. When things are tidy, you just feel like everything's in sync, everything's where it needs to be, everything's right, it's peaceful, and you're ready just to focus and get on. I'm telling you, like, some of you need to tidy up your desk, innit? Last but not least, the sixth thing that I do on the days where I just can't focus and I really need to focus, I just accept where I'm at. I accept that maybe the reason I can't focus is because I haven't had a rest day in the last 6, 7, 8, 9 days. Sometimes I go too long without having a rest day, so I get fatigued, I burn out mentally, and I just can't do it. No matter if I take a cold shower, no matter if I use my productivity planner, no matter if I journal, no matter if I take a walk, a cold shower, a bike ride, meditate, any of that. Sometimes if I tidy my room, it just doesn't work because I need a rest, a full-on rest. If you're just working 8 days in a row, 9 days in a row, trying to focus for the whole day, you're gonna overdo it. You're not meant to be focusing for that long and that many days in a row. Your focus is like a muscle, and thereby it needs days to rest, it needs time off and outside from sleeping. And that way, because I know that I've given myself now that rest day, the next day when I come back to work, I'm on it. Like, I'm focusing. Nothing's distracting me. Nothing's getting in my way because I am focused. My focus muscle has now rested and is ready to go back to work. That is the sixth thing that I do when I wake up feeling groggy, feeling lost, feeling unfocused, in order to regather my focus so I can concentrate on the things that I need to do. So in summary, if you haven't noticed by now, all of these things have one thing in common. They allow me to clear my mind, take time away from my space, whatever it is I'm doing, to switch off essentially for a moment, whether that's 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, however long I need, so that when I come back to doing whatever I need to focus on, I can focus on it because my focus muscle has now had the time it needs to rest. So when it's time to switch on and do the work, it can. That's it for today, Growth Family. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate you. If you're on the podcast family, thank you for tuning into this episode. I appreciate you. Make sure you leave a 5-star review. Lets everybody know that this is a great episode and you appreciated it. I appreciate you. I'ma see you guys next episode. Peace.